Alright, here's Red Dead. Now, this is fully maxed, and I'm too lazy to put OBS Studio in here, so we will just go ahead and use the cell phone. The thermal settings right now, it is not overclocked, and the fan temperature control is unbalanced. And just to show, we'll go to Alienware. And as soon as that thing loads, gotta love Alienware's faulty software at times. It feels warm, but definitely not ungodly hot. I don't know where my horse is. Horsey, where'd you go? And we can see here that everything is set to ultra. I guess reflection quality could go up higher. Okay, there we go. And we'll apply changes. Yes. And our frame rates really shouldn't drop or anything. Yeah, the graphics on here are amazing. I definitely cannot complain. With all those settings, we're still averaging, well over 60 frames. In fact, I think the lowest I've seen is in the 77. Temperature-wise, we're still sitting pretty good. All right, so that is Red Dead. Let's go ahead and try a different game. These are the ones I currently have installed. We'll just launch some Doom here. Not so sure how this will work with one hand, but I need to get a tripod. Okay, well, as you can see here, the frames are quite a bit higher. And I'm trying to do this with the thumb, so, and hold the phone. Did I mention I'm not very good with the thumb? It looks like 88 was the highest I've seen it. And I do not have the TCC controls. They are default at 0, so, you know, 88, 85. I think the highest I've seen this thing was like 90, 92. But as you can see here, there we go, 90. Otherwise, we're sitting at about 88, 87 right now. I have no idea if this is gonna work. There we go, CPU said 91, but yeah, I have no idea if the camera's actually picking it up or not. And like I said, the thermals right now are set at balanced, so usually if I game, I do put it at performance, but this was just to kind of show you a default. Alright, so yeah, we're not getting really past 92. I mean, it definitely is warm to the touch. I would say that I wouldn't hold the computer by any means, as far as that goes. But yeah, 92 is the highest I've seen it. So, honestly, it's not terrible. I suppose some may undervolt it. I don't think I will or anything. Well, just skip that. I noticed on here it does not take that long actually to get into online. My G3 sometimes would take 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes. This just takes about a minute or two. And house fan's not even running. It is, but not very loud. Alright, so oh no. I think that guy's angry. Let's see if we can't turn on we'll see if this loads here. Sometimes it takes a moment. I'm not sure what its issue is. Like I said the other day, I had to I don't know if it's because this is running. I suppose I need that on. Yeah, this is one of the many problems I've had with the Alienware control center is it half the time works and the other half it pulls this crap. Well, and even if I download that, it then uninstalls the overclock control and then reinstalls, but it's the same version and it just keeps doing that. Usually when it does this, a quick restart then gets it to work. But yeah. So I'm just going to continue with it being unbalanced. And we'll just go ahead and keep that right there. There we go. I should probably edit this video, but I'm not going to. And just to kind of go over the settings of what we have in here. I'll go over the graphics, and you can see we have everything pretty much on Ultra. Now this, I believe, goes up to 8, but I have it set to 4, and I have it set to 4 up there too, just because I don't really like everything blended. I actually like the sharper edges. I feel like it just makes it a little bit more crisp, and it also gives me more frame rate. But everything else is set to Ultra, and yeah, I really can't complain. 80 frames. The G3 I had maybe would get 60. Usually it was in the upper 40s and mid 50s. So apparently we got my car stuck. Oh, there we go. But we'll do one more here. Last one. Actually, let's do... Alright, let's do some Need for Speed Heat. I think that's a good one to do. Just gotta enter my password here. Okay. Apparently it didn't like that. There we go. Alright, so... Oh yeah, that seems about accurate. Okay, so we got our benchmarks up. I really don't feel like 88 at all, or 90. And the fan's not kicked in at all. Well, it's not very loud, I should say. Oh, here it comes. Alright, so we're establishing connection. There we're a little bit hotter. Just at 96. But again, it doesn't feel hot at all to the touch right now. I really don't believe that's 92 because it's not even really hot. Well, maybe it is throttling if it's idling at that and the percentage is in 93. And it's taking forever. Yeah, I would feel this would do better if this could be changed, but it's being difficult, but it still really isn't that hot, so we will just go ahead and there we go. Those temperatures are a bit more accurate. And the percentage, because I'm not sure what was going on, but it for sure was not at 96 degrees. And I closed out of steam, and that seemed to help. I think it was still trying to process when I force closed Grand Theft Auto, but because it did not feel like 96 degrees by any means. In fact, yeah, it feels the same temperature as it did when it's at 90 as it is right now. So, and it's only at 85. So far 92 is where it's max, but looks like it's staying in the mid 80s for the most part. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not 100% certain. I think it was maybe throttling back there, but it seems to be at a 3 right now. Usage is about 64. I'll let you guys decide and what you would recommend. I don't know if the TCC settings need to be changed or undervolting it. But I mean, frame rate wise and everything, I really can't complain. Temperatures are pretty much idling in the mid 80s. It shoots up to 90, but then it goes right back down, so I'm not 100% sure how accurate that is. But yeah, that is just a really horrible benchmarking test or monitoring, or whatever you want to call it, on on a couple games. Raw footage.